What is up, magicians? Today I had the pleasure to play in the Legacy Challenge event on MTGO. There were 71 players in this event, and my deck of choice was none other than Grixis Adventures. This is my little twist on Grixis Delver. Basically, I cut down on a pair of Delver of Secrets in favor of a pair of Questing Druids for additional value while maintaining the aggressive tempo strategy shell. In order to enable the strategy, I had to cut on the basic island for a tropical island, which makes us softer to Blood Moon strategies. And by replacing Delver with Questing Druid, we trade a little bit of early aggression in favor of more staying power. This is especially relevant when playing against slower or more passive decks, where Delver tends to be underwhelming. And Delver in this particular shell of Grixis is known to struggle to flip with only 22 to 24 instants in sorceries. And in the games where Delver does not flip, Questing Druid is much, much better. For those unfamiliar with Grixis Delver, it is basically an aggressive blue-red tempo deck splashing black for cards like Orcish Bowmasters and Molten Collapse, for instance. The goal of the deck is to play the most efficient threats in Legacy, backed up by the most efficient disruption. It aims to put pressure on the opponent's life total quickly and maintain that pressure until the opponent's life total becomes 0. Now, for this particular tournament, I chose to play the following cards. We have 4 Brainstorms, 4 Ponders, and 4 Mishra's Bauble for card selection. There are 4 Wastelands, 4 Days, and 4 Force of Wills to stunt our opponent's early development. There are, of course, 4 Lightning Bolts for removal and extra reach. And for the creatures, we have 4 Dragon Rage Channeler to put pressure and fill the graveyard. Only 2 Delver of Secrets to have just enough early threats to leverage Daze and Lightning Bolt. 3 Orcish Bowmasters as additional removal and instant speed pressure against blue decks. 3 Murktide Regent as our mid-game threat. And of course, the 2 Questing Druids for extra value or as simply a fast-growing threat. In the flex slots, we commonly have a single Brazen Borrower, which is always a useful card to have as a potential out to any given permanent. For instance, it could be Ensnaring Bridge, Chalice of the Void, or just a creature that is too big to be removed otherwise. And at worst, Brazen Bee is simply a Flash Delver that pitches to Force of Will. And we also have in the flex slots, we have, I chose 2 Molten Collapse to deal with the troublesome creatures that Bolt cannot remove, and to deal with Chalice of the Void on 1, which almost completely shuts down this deck. The mana base is pretty straightforward. We have the 8 fetch lands that can grab any of the dual lands. We have 3 Volcanic Islands, as this is mainly a blue and red deck. 2 Underground Sea for the black splash. A single Tropical Island to cast the creature side of Questing Druid. And there is a single bad land to round out the red and black sources. Now, to the sideboard, we have 3 Consigned to Memory as a concession to mostly Eldrazi. There is 1 Hydroblast for Blood Moon and other blue-red decks. I'd love to play more, but we can only play 15 sideboard slots, so I had to cut somewhere, so there's only 1 Hydroblast. We have 2 Force of Negation for the fast combo decks, 1 Surgical Extraction for Loam and Graveyard strategies, and 2 Grafdigger's Cage for graveyard strategies. There is, of course, the 4th Bowmaster, because Bowmaster is just very, very good. There is a Singleton Snuff Out as a free removal for non-black creatures. I'm thinking about Murktide, anything from the red decks, any creature deck. It's just good to remove creatures for free. We also have 3 Pyroblasts against all of the blue decks, like mine. And finally, there is 1 Abrade for the pesky artifacts and the 3 toughness creatures. This is mostly for Chalice Stompy decks and Vile creature decks. And there you have it. This is the Grixis Adventures. And now on to the Legacy Challenge. This is a keep. Let's see what our opponent is playing. Okay. Sure, probably name it Wasteland. Yep, that makes sense. Okay, so a combo deck. Let's start by bobbling myself. I don't want this one. Actually, do I? Maybe I do. Yeah, it allows me to dig deeper. I think I'll take it. Well, this would mean that I can't shuffle with my brainstorm. No. Okay, I'm gonna shuffle. Play a Delver and pass the turn. A Druid anyway. So I can destroy this needle with a Molten Collapse, but I can't do much other than that without a Daze or Force of Will. Yeah, this is gonna happen. Opponent's still on 3 cards. Destroyed my Delver, drew a card. I'm actually happy this is how he uses the... Okay, on a Daze. This is relevant. It's relevant interaction. Let's pass. Leaving Brainstorm and Daze up. Hopefully I don't have to fire off this Brainstorm right away. Like, without Wasteland, it's much more difficult to play. Yep, keys going down. Okay, so we gotta deal with this. It's gonna happen. Okay, so opponent has 1 card in hand, but a very dangerous board. Found a Murktide, which is not half bad. Okay, I'm gonna Brainstorm 1, 2, 3. And leave Questing Druid up next turn. Okay, this can go into my graveyard. Okay, I found a Bolt for the Fleshraker and a Force of Will, which is very relevant. Because right now, I will Bolt. And I will have to do so milling and questing Druid. So let's put 2 Druids back. Yeah, let's put 2 Druids back. 1 and 2. Play a land for turn. Bolt the Fleshraker. And get Delirium. 1, 2, 3, 4. With a Force and Daze backup. Unfortunately, this land is not red. I would have played the DRC. I'll have to play it next turn. Okay, Mystic Forge needs to get countered. Unfortunately, I have to force this. And by doing so, I get to put the other Druid into my graveyard. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 mana from the opponent, but if he cracks this petal... Okay, so he has 6 mana. Do I keep a Daze or a Murktide? Next turn I'm playing DRC. I don't want to mill just yet. I'd rather not leave Questing Druid open next turn because I won't be able to cast it. Okay. I'll keep the Daze in hand. And I'll mill the Druid. Okay, another Daze. Swing for 3. Now, opponent's at 9. We can top a Bolt and win next turn. And I'm equipped with double Daze. Hopefully this is enough. Okay, this is fine. What's the last card? Oh, that's a lot of mana. Eats Urza, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Five mana. Not tapping the Ancient Tomb because that would represent lethal. Okay. It's gonna do it for 3. Now what I could do... And he's gonna scry, so what I could do is Daze it so that he has to pay the petal. I'm gonna Daze it, also because I can get Surveils. This goes into my graveyard. Maybe I can find a Bolt. This will also go into my graveyard. Okay, so now he loses Metalcraft. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana. Do I want to Daze again? One, two, three. It's 5 mana, unfortunately. It's just a little too much. If I Daze again, I get to Surveil twice. And put him to 6. This will put him in Bolt range. So I will do it. I will Daze again. Okay, this goes into my graveyard. And this goes into my graveyard. So I'd like to find a bolt. I think even a bowmaster wouldn't be bad. A ponder, a brainstorm. Either way, I think this is as good as I can play at this point. Opponent's on 3. Yeah, bowmaster is good because it would cut down. Okay, this is also fine. I will wait. Wait, is there something proactive I want to do? I could find a threat. Like a Delver. I could lose to a One Ring. Would I want to brainstorm right away? I think so. Because it's gonna be the make or break turn, and he could still find removal. Okay, this will be on top. Let's go for this brainstorm. Okay, 2 cards I don't want to see. Let's play a Scalding Tarn. Let's play Volcanic. And let's get as much manipulation in as possible before. Oh my goodness, any order. Okay, we found a threat, but we need to F6 out of this turn. If opponent finds a ring, we could just lose this. Yeah. Yeah, brainstorming there and playing the ponder was definitely the right play. With the surveils, it really allowed to dig deeper, which I wouldn't have been able to dig deeper with the ponder. If, okay, so good. There's enough pressure. We're going to game 2. Okay, how do I want to play against this? I want a braid for needle. I want 3 consigns. I want 2 force of negations. That's 6 cards. The cards that I do not want to see are... I don't particularly care for... Bowmaster. I don't think Bowmasters are good here. I don't care for Brazen Borrower. And for Questing Druid. Now maybe Molten Collapse is not the right card, but we saw Needles. We saw Needle over Flute. So I can collapse there. I can hit like a Fleshraker plus Needle. I want everything aggressive. I want the bolts because of Fleshraker. I need the days because my blue count is quite low. I need a higher blue count. And it's good to pair with Wasteland. Against this matchup, I need Force of Negation for the ring, for Karn. I need Consign, and I will keep a Braid. Okay. I'd have to choose between a Braid and Brazen Borrower. There's a choice to be made here. A Braid kills Fleshraker, kills Needle, kills... it kills a key. I definitely don't want to bounce a key at any point. So I'll do it like this. This is a keep. I have a Wasteland, a Threat, a Daze, and a piece of interaction for Fleshraker that can always help me dig for Delirium.
It's not as a great hand, but it's definitely playable. It's a keepable. It's not a hand that you can justify mulliganing. Yeah, defense grid, that's fine. Yeah, now we draw that. Okay, let's go for the clock, because playing passively here or wasting... Oh wait, opponent did mulligan to 3. Did mulligan to 4, 5. Okay, that was a mistake. I should have wasted right now. I did play too fast. I should have checked. Okay, that's fine. Fleshraker is fine. Now I can bolt the Fleshraker, and I am tempted to get rid of the tomb so that... Okay, so there's a choice to be made here again. I'm gonna start by bolting the Fleshraker and surveil. This can stay on top. I actually want to destroy this defense grid. Attack. Okay, now if I get rid of the Saga, I think I'm more interested in if I get rid of the Saga, opponent can still make a soul land into a play. But if I get rid of the tomb, because I actually want the opponent to tap the tomb, but I'd rather him not play anything. And I think if I waste the tomb, it's gonna be more difficult to make a token and race. And it's more difficult to land something next turn, because he could have a soul land, another soul land, and play a 4-drop. So I think I will waste the Ancient Tomb. So it gives me time, it gives me space to breathe, and then next turn I can abrade the defense grid with Daze Backup, and in 3 turns I can... So let's see, does he have another soul land? Okay, no soul land, so that was the good choice. Let's go for... Do I have any black left in my deck? I don't... there's only 2 Molten Collapse. So I will play the Tropical. I will abrade the artifact. And I will surveil. This Brainstorm can go into my graveyard. I already have one. I'm trying to Delirium as fast as possible or find the clock. It's probably gonna be a needle. Okay, opponent concedes. I'm gonna draw again. Keizu. Well, this is obviously a mulligan. He plays Dragon Stompy in the challenge. In 2024, Dragon Stompy player. That's the only information I have on this guy. Okay, this is a mulligan. This is also a mulligan. This has to do keep. And we're probably losing game 1. Unfortunately. Let's put a land back. Now, do I put a second land back also? Or do I put a Murktide? I think if I'm gonna have a chance to win this game, I go all out aggression. So, I'm gonna need to Delver turn 1, turn 2 Ponder, find a land to bolt and play Murktide. So I'm gonna keep a 1-lander. I'm gonna keep a 1-lander and try to unbind with this Ponder flip. Maybe I don't want this bolt. I'll put the bolt back. This could be a combo deck. We don't know. We don't know. I mean, mulligan to 5. It just doesn't feel good. Might have to scoop early, depending on what the opponent plays, just to not give any information. Yeah, if there's a turn 1 Blood Moon there. Turn 1 Chalice. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I have outs, but my out is to play a Molten Collapse and them not having anything. So I'm just gonna make a land drop and pass. And I'll stop making drops as soon as I got 2 lands in play. I'm not gonna reveal any dual lands. Or if I do, I'm just gonna reveal a tropical island and then I'll scoop. And then again, what's the point of revealing tropical island if I'm not gonna play anything? I'm just saying, oh, look at me, I'm Teamer Delver. And that's basically what I'm gonna be game 2, Teamer Delver. Alright, I don't have a basic, I'm just gonna scoop. Actually, I'm gonna reveal black. I'm gonna try to make him believe that I'm on Doomsday. And that I gotta scoop because I can't find enough rituals. So I'm gonna play it out. And pretend I'm a Doomsday player. Because if I'm a Delver player at this point, I should scoop. But I could be blue-black tempo reanimator or Doomsday. And I can play. I mean, this might be a waste of time, but I'm eating his clock, and it's not like I have to be anywhere else because I have to wait for the round to end to play the next match. Like, it's not like I'm playing a league and I can just go on to the next match. So I'm gonna play as is, maybe go to discard phase, show some cantrips. And try to make him use his time to kill me. Gotta play to my outs. And my outs are in game 2 and game 3. So I gotta win a game 2. And most importantly, I gotta win a game 3 on the draw. Because yeah, this one is over. This one is lost. Sorry for making you sit through this. It's not very interesting. And we'll also get to see, maybe he's on a Karn list. He could be on a Karn deck. Yeah, Chalice number 2. Okay, Force of Will, that's interesting. I'm not sure if I want to reveal this Scalding Tarn. Blood Moon, okay. Another one. That's his win condition. I could stop it with a Force of Will and delay the discard. I think I will. I'll get rid of Ponder. And pass. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna die to Simian Spirit Guide, that's fine. And I'm gonna pass. I don't want to reveal this Mishra's Bauble. Okay, I'm gonna play this Delta and pass. Gonna go to discard. I'll discard this Brainstorm. And now hopefully I can draw something relevant to reveal. Otherwise I'm gonna have to scoop. Because none of these cards I want to show. Okay. I mean, this could put me on Storm also, potentially, so I'll play the Scalding Tarn. This can mean a lot of stuff. I'm not sure if I want to show the second Scalding Tarn. If he shows me a clock that makes me die through Doomsday, so for example, now I'm gonna go to 10, and if he shows 5 worth of power in play this turn, I'm gonna scoop before the discard. So perhaps he'll put me on Doomsday. Okay, let's go to discard this time again. Discard Brainstorm. And that's game. Hopefully he puts me on combo this time. Yeah, Gwaif? No, just a One Ring. Okay. That's basically saying I can't target you, so I can't Storm. So if I'm playing Storm, I can't Storm him right now. It's wise. It's a good choice. Okay. Now I'm gonna have a long and hard think about if I can win this match with my combo right now. I don't think I can. So I'm just gonna concede and go to game 2. Okay. So that was a non-game. Let's see if we can make it better. Now, I don't want Bowmasters in this matchup. And I don't want Questing Druid. All these cards are too slow. I want a Braid. A Braid for Chalice and Moon. I want Hydroblast, because it's obviously a blue deck. I want Snuff Out. And I want 2 Force of Negation. It's all I'm bringing in. Everything else I actually want in this matchup. Now, if I had a basic island, I would be much more comfortable. But I can't play a basic island and have Questing Druid in this deck. So I have to make sure that no moon resolves. Talon is a dog. What does that mean? Are you saying that I am a tempo god, or this deck is, or this plan is? Now we can tell since we submitted the deck list. I can tell that the opponent is really in the tank about what to side in, what to bring in, what to take out, because he's playing Dragon Stompy with 2.5 minutes to side. He's used over 1.5 minutes of it, and it's not very difficult to sideboard with Dragon Stompy, trust me. Like, he's like, okay, do I need Leyline of the Void? Do I keep... I mean, Chalice was obviously good. If he's on Doomsday, I really need to sideboard, because Dragon Stompy has really bad matchup against Doomsday. So that's a small victory. We take those. Alright, I'll be on the play. This is a keep. It's got a Ponder to find the threat. It's got a Daze, and it's got a Collapse for a turn 1 Chalice without having to daze it. So I like that. I'll take it. Now the thing I wouldn't like to see turn 1 would be Blood Moon, and I wouldn't want to see Fable either. Alright, let's reveal that we are actually playing Volcanic Island and Ponder. Okay, Hydroblast is good. We found a clock. How do I want to stack this? I don't want to draw this Badlands. So this will be on the bottom. And I don't want to pitch this Hydroblast. I mean, probably not going to pitch either. But yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay, let's put Hydroblast second and Murktide in hand. And off we go. So my plan now is to fill my graveyard as much as possible. Play Murktide, and hopefully they don't have Red Blasts. And I can win with just a single Murktide. If I can find Wasteland, I will take Wasteland. Okay. Now I can leave Hydroblast up. So I'll start with a Ponder. Push that Badlands further away. Bolt is actually not bad. I'm down with Bolt. How do I want to stack this? So I could get the Bolt, or I could simply shuffle and draw. Now, if my opponent plays any form of threat, like let's say a Goblin Bombardier, I need to get rid of it. If he plays a Magus of the Moon, I need to get rid of it. And I'd rather not get rid of it with Force or Hydroblast. So I will take this bolt. I'll play a land and I'll pass. That's 1, 2, 3, potentially 4 cards in my graveyard. 5 if they play a blue spell, a red spell, because then I can Hydroblast. Say they play a Fable. Okay, Chalice, I'm not too happy with, because now I need to tap out for this collapse. So this will delay me a turn. Now, I think what I'll do is I will take the Volcanic that I left on top, just so that I can collapse and have Hydroblast at the ready. So there goes Chalice. Yeah, I'll take the Volcanic. I will grab a Underground Sea. And I'll get rid of this Chalice. Now next turn I'm set up for a Murktide. Hopefully I can draw a blue card. I'd like to see a Magus of the Moon right now. Oh no. That I really don't like. Alright. So I have to make a choice now. Opponent's on 5 cards. It's the second Chalice. I have very little outs to Chalice, and if I force it, I pretty much lose to a One Ring. Since I have a Murktide, I need to Murktide and protect it with Force of Will. So what I have to do here is respond with a bolt to the face. I have to go all out on this Murktide at this point. So my blast will become my Force Fodder. My Murktide will be my win condition. And I can no longer play the game until I draw. Okay, we have another one. Is it gonna moon? Bombardier, can I erase that? That's a... Is it worth using the days? Now that's another tough question. This puts me to 17, then to 15. If they evoke, I'm not sure if it's an easy days, because they use the city. Okay. And my next 2 pieces of interaction for the entire game, City of Traders. Well, do I need to do... I mean, I can ignore this Broadside Bombardier, is my argument here. So this puts me to 17. Then it puts me to 15. I can daze the next play, and I can force the next play. And I will have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 7. So I have a 3-turn clock at this point. And they still have 3 cards, and they're going to draw into 3 more before the game ends. So I'm not sure how obvious this daze is. Yeah, if it's Soul End plus Pyrogoyf, I need to force that. And then we're in the same spot where they lost their city, and I can daze the next play. So the real question is, do I win before this Bombardier? And because they could have Dead Gone, they could have more Bombardiers. They could have the One Ring. The One Ring kind of wins the game. They could be chaining One Rings while swinging. And also, you know, they could have Simian Spirit Guide, but I don't think they do. Okay, so you think... I think they don't have lands because they played City of Traders into City of Traders. So this is what I think. I think, yeah, I could also draw an answer to Chalice. I think they don't have lands because if they had any other lands than City, they wouldn't have been chaining cities right now. And Broadside Bombardier, I don't know. Also, I could draw another Force of Will or Force of Negation. I have 2 of those. And I would need blue cards to pitch for that. These are my draws at the moment. I could also draw Consign to Memory. Consign to Memory works on the ring. I can duplicate... Oh, I don't have Consign. It's not in my sideboard. The thing I don't like about letting the Broadside resolve is that they can evoke and kill my Murktide. Okay, so you think it's an easy daze? It will also make my Murktide bigger. Okay, I'll daze it. I'll daze it and force the next play. Let's do it. I'll trust. I'll trust. I hope he doesn't have a Simian Spirit Guide. Because then I lose all of my interaction. Or I don't. I could let it resolve. Yeah, if he Spirits Guides, I'll let it resolve. And yeah, I will have an 8/8 Murktide. Which, an 8/8 Murktide, they cannot... Can they fling? They can't fling... Well, do you think they can evoke, deal 4 and fling? So yeah, it works. But I'm not so sure about days being the play here. But I respect it. I respect your reasoning here. It's a good time to daze. We have 3 lands in play. We have a threat and protection coming up. And opponent did sink. Okay, so he's got a Spirit Guide. So with a Spirit Guide being played, I'm gonna let that resolve. I'm not gonna use my Force of Will because I'm all in on this Murktide. So now opponent's on 2 cards. And Dragon Rage, that's pointless. Unless he flings the Chalice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go. We have Murktide. Now what's happening? So he had a Simian Spirit Guide as City. I mean, this is not a good situation, I'm not gonna lie. If he was at 16... Okay, so he has the evoke, so I need to force this. What did he pitch? He pitched a blast, so he has a blast in hand. 1 card left. Okay. Oh, we found a daze. Daze is pretty good. So he could have hard cast his Fury. Okay, Blood Moon. Do I care about this? That's another good question. All my lands will become red. But I will lose... Okay, do I care about this? Because then I lose my blue card. Do I want to lose my blue card? Because if I top a Force of Negation or Force of Will, I think that's how I win this. I can still top Force of Negation if I daze this Blood Moon, but I can't top Force of Will anymore. But if I top an Answer to Chalice, I can do it. Okay, I'm gonna daze this. And I'm gonna cast it. Because I want the 3 lands. If I find an answer, I want to pop the Chalice. And play the RC. Yep. Yeah, I'll take 2. I go to 12. Is he thinking about playing a land? It really sounds like he's holding a land. Why would he wait? Oh, because he's thinking about flinging the Chalice. Thanks for following me, Talon. Appreciate it. Okay. Okay, I'm not gonna reveal that. Let's put opponent to 1, pass the turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. If he has an evoke and he can pitch it to my face, that's gonna be pretty good. Am I dead? Oh, it looks like he does have it. Maybe he has a 1 ring. Okay, 1 ring. So I'm kind of dead now. Oh, he pitched it. Oh yeah, of course it makes sense to pitch it. Because now I'm dead. So yep, I'm gonna lose this game. He has protection and he can deal 4 damage to me. What I can do though is in response to the fling, I can brainstorm, find a bolt. If he flings Chalice. So let's see if he flings Chalice. Nope, I lost. Yeah, those were some good thought decks. Okay, nothing I could have done there. Okay, here we go on the draw again. So we lost 3 out of the 3 die rolls so far. Let's hope there's a Force of Will in that opener. I kind of like being on the draw at Legacy if I have a Force of Will. And I don't. Yeah, that's a keep, unfortunately. Delver Days is a keep with lands. And I've got ways to get more card advantage and convert these lands into pressure. But yeah, I'm soft to turn 1 combos and... But See, if this was a bolt, for example, I wouldn't be as like if this questing druid was a bolt, I wouldn't be as optimistic about this hand. Okay, wooded foothills. What could that be? Let's look at what this opponent plays. Killa SUV. Let's check on MTG top 8 real quick. Killa SUV. Okay, Eldrazi. Cascade Crash. Okay, he's playing Cascade. We're playing against Cascade. I'm pretty sure it's Cascade. Let's see what we draw. Hopefully not a land. Playing against Crashing Footfalls. I like this Daze. I like this Delver here. I don't like this Druid. Well, you know what? I don't really have a choice. This is all I've got to be playing right now, so I'll do it. Now, I'd love to have time to react and play a questing druid, but I don't think I will have any time. I think Simian Spirit Guide is coming up. Okay, Wasteland. Can you waste me? No, he's casting. Okay. Should I daze this? I don't think so. There's better things to daze. And I don't want my opponent to be on 3 lands. So this fire is gone. I'll take 1 damage. And I get to questing druid during my opponent's turn. Ooh, I can waste my opponent. Now that is interesting. Opponent is down to 4 cards in hand. He's gonna have a 5th one. So that's an interesting spot. I can either waste, and I think he's low on mana. So because he wouldn't have played a wasteland otherwise. So I think he's low on card resources. I'm gonna waste. And if he wastes me, well, so be it. I'm loaded with lands. I can rebuild. I actually want to see this wasteland be used on my volcanic. Yeah, so that was the right call. He found his green. Okay, let's untap. What do we get here? Bolt, that's the worst card in this matchup. It's the one card I don't want to see. Questing druid time. Okay. Fetch and response. And let's seek the beast. He could respond with a cascade. Yeah, he's probably gonna do that. Oh, force a negation. Now that's interesting. Do I want to daze this? I think I do. Because my daze is not about to hit anything anytime soon. And I have a feeling that my opponent is loaded with interaction. But I really don't like returning a land here. Okay, it's resolved. I get a ponder and a land, that's fine. I'll play those. And bolt, that's not what I want to do. Let's get the ponder going. Because now, even if I find a force of will, I can't use it. I don't have any blue cards. So if he goes off through days, oh yeah, this is a good hand, but Yeah, this is good. Okay. I want this Daze in hand. I want to draw this Force of Will, and I want Questing Druid into this Mishra's Bauble. Or I could simply take the Bauble, crack it, and grab a Daze. But opponent could respond by cascading. I doubt he will do that though. Yeah, but we would also have been naked against a crash. So yeah, dazing for the Delver would not have been, I think, optimal at all. Okay. So do I put the Bauble in Druid range? No, I won't put the Bauble in Druid range, because I don't want to spend more turns spinning my wheels. I'll draw it right now. And I'll put the Daze on top. I'll cast it. I'll look at my opponent's hand. And I think next turn I want to start growing a Questing Druid. I just want to play one and grow it. Yeah, I'll take it. Fortunately, I wish I had a blue card. Oh, yes. Yes, please. Waste me. Waste me again? Okay, okay. Okay, good, good. Okay, that's what I want to see. That's really what I want to see. Waste me some more. Okay, in that case, I think I'll Druid again next turn. I'll play a fetch and I'll Druid again. I want to go deeper. I don't want to expose. Sure. Okay, now my bolts just got better. Yeah, this guy has nothing. He's... Why is Violent Outburst in the graveyard? Oh, because he doesn't have red, that's why. Okay, he doesn't have red. That explains everything. He's got the combo, he just doesn't have red. Okay, let's go to end step. I'll accelerate the pace here. Yeah, sure. Sure, this is fine. I'm gonna respond. And I'm gonna go on a quest. Now what do I see? I see Bolt and Bauble, which is excellent. We're gonna let that guy resolve. I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna play the Bauble. I'm gonna look at my next draw. Okay, I know I'm getting this. Maybe I should have looked at the opponent's draw, but I actually want to sequence my plays. I want to cast a Questing Druid, and I want to bolt this Brazen Borrower. And then opponent is going to be incentivized to waste me, so that I can't cast a second Druid, which is fine with me because I will have enough position. Okay, good. And bolt. Excellent. Okay, we have a position. It's on 3 cards, we have 7. And even if there is a Crashing Footfalls that resolves, if he doesn't waste me now, getting a second Druid means that I can actually overpower the Crashing Footfalls. By just playing Druid, bolting, double bolting a Crasher, so I'm happy with this. Okay, Murktide. How big is it? 5 cards enter the exile zone. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is 7/7 Murktide. I cannot allow this, unfortunately. And my instinct is to double daze it. But if he has another Elvish Spirit Guide, this plan falls through. So I'm gonna have to force it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to force it, pitching a daze. Okay. You're gonna waste me? Yeah, sure. Go ahead. Waste me. I'm happy with that. This makes my days a lot better. Okay, so I'm gonna close this window because this guy is not doing anything. Well, I don't have to close it. Okay. Time for DRC. Let's cast a bauble. Let's surveil. Let's leave that on top of the library. I'm happy with this. And I'll have a look at your next card. What was it? I missed it. Game log. How do I know what was the card? It was another Murktide? You spotted it? Okay. Alright, excellent. So there's another Murktide, and this Murktide is going to be 1... What's in the graveyard? Okay, so it's a 4/4. I can double bolt it, and I can also daze it. Okay, let's go to attack phase. Get in for 4 with my own Rhino. Should I play this land or should I sandbag it? Because he could draw, he could be holding a wasteland, and then I cannot Molten Collapse that thing. Six, 1, 2, 13, 7, 10. I can actually just race it. Do I play this land? Yeah, I'm gonna play this land because I have a Ponder on top. And I'm gonna draw this Ponder, so that's fine. Okay. So I'm gonna daze this. I didn't have to float. I could have just returned the other one. Okay, this can go into my graveyard. That's fine. Okay, game's over. All right. What do I like in this matchup? I'm gonna have a quick look at his list first. Yeah, Force of Negation, definitely. Hydroblast is good. Well, I know, okay. Yeah, So Bowmaster is the worst card. Bowmaster and Bolt. Those are the worst by far. So let's see if we can replace those. Yeah, Consign is good. Force of Negation is good. Snuff Out is good. Do I want Pyroblast? I know Brazen Borrower is not very good. So to Pyroblast or not to Pyroblast, that's the question. Yeah, because it counters their removal and it counters Minsk and Boo if they have it. Maybe it's not good enough. Let's look at a latest list, MTG top 8. Let's look at the last list he played. And we'll have a good idea, but usually they bring in some red sideboard options against fair decks. So, for Legacy, Chile, SUV. His last Cascade Crash, he was playing... Okay, so there's 4 Fire Ice. Okay, oh, there's probably some Endurance involved. And there's Minsk and Boo. So he plays Minsk and Boo, Mystical Dispute, Magus of the Moon, Blood... Okay, so yeah, so there's Moon. And we're gonna have to deal with Endurance. He could be on a Blood Moon plan. And if I see a 4-color deck, I'm going... Oh, wait. Crap. I hope I submitted fast enough. Okay, I did. Okay, I did. Good. This is unplayable. I have to mulligan. This is a keep. This can go on the bottom. So opponent likes to play Minsk and Boo and Magus of the Moon. Pyrokinesis. There's a lot of things to Hydroblast. Perhaps Pyroblast was better. I don't know. So there's Force of Will. Force of Negation is probably coming out. The list that I see here, he wasn't playing... Okay. He's on Murktide, so he's probably not playing Minsk and Boo. So you're probably right in that I should probably not be playing Hydroblast. He left it on top. I'm gonna waste. I have plenty of lands. I want to see cards. Yeah, I think since we saw Murktide, I think it's safe to say that opponent is on Murktide and Brazen Borrower. Yeah. Pyroblast is better than Hydro. And I should be on Pyroblast, not Hydro. I could also take out the Questing Druid. Okay. Okay. Let's go for this Delver. And let's do a Bobble Delver trick. where I'm gonna EOT. And then stack my triggers. Okay, he's thinking about it. He's probably gonna surveil. Okay. Why not? I'm kind of all in on this Delver and this Force of Will right now. Okay. Seek some Cascade. Let's have a look at my next card. It's a Murktide. Okay. I see it. I'm gonna have to force. Okay, so he gets a 2/2. Okay, so the first one I put on is the last one to resolve, so I'll put Delver first. Bubble last. I'm gonna draw the Murktide. Do you want to reveal this card, Scalding Tarn? No, I don't want to. Now this is bad news. This is very bad news. Because I'm naked. And I can't even make a 5/5 to stabilize against a another crash. Okay, I'll take 2. I wish I had a Surveil land, but alas I don't. On upkeep, let's see, what is it? Delver, do I want to reveal that? You know what? I don't want to reveal it, and I don't want to draw it either. Because I don't want to Fire Ice. Well, then again, opponent could Fire Ice and then I get 2 chances to flip. No, I don't want to see that. So I'm not revealing it. And I'm gonna fetch. I think I can do better than this Delver. Okay, it's probably gonna crash. Oh no. Now I don't get a Murktide. This is very bad news. Let's get a Volcanic. Let's draw. No bueno, no bueno. Okay, let's pass. Yeah, I'm gonna take 5. How do I make it out of there? Sure, waste me. I'd love to see a wasteland. Okay. Let's have a look. Okay. I mean, sure, I'm not gonna do anything about that. Force negation, I'm gonna reveal, yes. I get a flip. I drew it. Maybe I didn't want to draw it. Now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm 1 card short. If my opponent casts something, I can actually force it, and then I can hard cast a 4/4 Murktide. And this can help me stabilize, but it mucks up the board. It doesn't do much else than that. So I'm gonna have to take the damage. So I go to 6. I hope he cast something, but he didn't. What do I do now? I'm gonna fetch at the end of turn. Another land, that's gonna give me a 3/3, but that's not good enough. It's something. Okay, let's see if I can make it a 4/4. I'm gonna attack. If he plays an endurance, yeah, he's probably gonna end of turn endurance. So now, unfortunately, I need to tap out for a 3/3 Murktide. It's not even good enough. Nah, this is not gonna work. I need him to cast an endurance so that I can force it and have a 4/4 Murktide. Because I need to fetch twice now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. It's not gonna cut it. I'm gonna have to chump. What do I do if I chump block? I still lose. I'm gonna have to concede this game. I don't see a way out. Yeah, I don't see a way out. Okay. Let's get Pyroblast in there, and let's get rid of Hydroblast. Let's get rid of Questing Druid. This takes care of their counters. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. Maybe I should keep Questing Druid in there. I'm not sure. Perhaps it's better than... Better than what? Consign is okay. It's not exactly great. It's good if they invest in it. Brazen, I'm really not a fan of. Okay, let's try it. I'll be on the play this time. Hopefully no mulligans. This is make or break. Okay. Yes, I'd like to be on the play. I've got 10 minutes to play this. This is a keep. If we get Brainstorm locked, so be it. But I do have a Consign and some Brainstorms and a win condition. I hope he doesn't waste me. Okay, so this is excellent news. I actually care about consigning this. Oh, this is an activated ability, not a triggered ability. Okay, I messed up, so I'm gonna have to use my Brainstorm now. Okay, what do we have here? We have 2 Wastelands that I'm gonna put on top. Crashing Footfalls is exiled, so I'm happy with that, because I can consign. I'm gonna waste. Because that's obviously your only land. So I'm feeling really good about this game right now. We have another... Okay, so Crashing Footfalls is in the suspend zone. Let's keep tabs on that. Okay. Do I want to Brainstorm? I think so. Because I could find a 1-mana threat and deploy it right away. So yeah. Base is excellent. Underground Sea, I don't want to see that. I'm gonna put the Wasteland on top so that I have a choice to shuffle it or keep it. And I'm gonna pass with Consign Mana open. Even though maybe I should fetch and ponder, but well, fetch and ponder means 1, 2, 3, 4 cards in the graveyard. I don't have Consign up, but they're not about to cascade anyway. So yeah, I think I should ponder right now and lose that Wasteland, which is fine. I need to get a clock into play. So I need to fill my graveyard. Okay, Murktide, Blast, Ponder. Let's grab another Murktide as... Well, Murktide can be my Force Fodder. I don't think I want this Pyroblast. Actually, I might not take any of those. One, two, three, four. This is my 5th card, so I'm getting to Murktide next turn. Okay, I don't want this Pyroblast. Actually, I do want this Pyroblast after I've resolved this Murktide, because my opponent's out would be Brazen Borrower. So I'll take the Murktide to pitch it. Next turn I'll draw the Ponder, and then the turn after I will have the Pyroblast. Let's do that. Okay. And pass. This goes to 2. Okay, excellent. Now I can Murktide. Get a nice 6/6 creature. This opponent's gonna force. I'm gonna daze this. Okay, he's gonna pay. That's fine. I'm gonna ponder again. Okay. 1, 2, 3. I want this Pyroblast. I'll put the Wasteland so that I can actually shuffle it if he doesn't draw a land. And I'll draw the Pyroblast, so that I can play my second Murktide, or I can consign this Crashing Footfalls through Counter Magic. I have 7 minutes left, so okay, I don't want this Wasteland now. So I'm gonna shuffle. Okay, I need to play a little bit faster. Crashing Footfalls is coming off, so... Okay, now it's time to consign. Consign with Replicate. Six minutes 30 seconds. Okay, let's hurry up. Now, if he plays a land, I'm gonna keep the Wasteland on top. Okay. No lands were played. I'm gonna fetch. Ooh. I'm gonna grab this Underground Sea. And it's time to play Murktide with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With Pyroblast back up. Do you have another Force of Will? Okay. So we're getting a big boy. It's time to attack. Okay, 5 minutes left. I can hardcast this Force of Negation. I'm happy with that. Glad I shuffled away the Wasteland. Okay, that I don't like. I'm gonna Force of Negation. Because I can. Oh, it says choose target non-creature spell. It is a creature. Oh no, it's not a creature. I was wondering why it wasn't letting me do it. Okay, draw for turn. Okay, Wasteland I can shuffle away. Now, I'm not too scared about Crashing Footfalls. I don't think this wins the game. Okay, you get that. Unfortunately, I can't top the win right now, so I need to find interaction so that I don't lose in 2 turns. Okay. It's time for a Brainstorm. If I can find another Murktide, I think I win. He's thinking about it. This is a tight match. He's playing Blood Moon. Endurance. Alright. I don't want this Molten Collapse. I want one of them in case... actually... Let's hope he doesn't have any more... Any more basics. If he has another basic... Does he have another basic? That's the question. Because I could play this Wasteland... And... I'm not sure. What do I want to do here? I'm getting rid of... I don't think I need 2 Molten Collapse. That's for sure. And I don't need 2 fetch lands. That's for sure. Now, this turn I could play Wasteland. Okay, I'm gonna have to fetch. Okay, I won't play Wasteland. I'll play Dragon Rage Channeler. I need to leave mana open in case I find interaction. Okay, yeah, this is how I want to play it. Let's play Bobble. Let's Surveil. Oh, this is good, but I don't have a blue card. This has to go into my graveyard. Let's see what you are drawing. Okay, he's trying to fetch land. I could collapse right away, or I could wait for the collapse. If I collapse, I get to Surveil. What could they play? They could play a Murktide. Murktide would stabilize. So, no, I won't collapse. I'll save it for Murktide. Alright, crucial turn. Opponent's at 1, he cannot fetch. Whew. We took this game. That was rough. That was difficult. I'm not gonna lie. Alright, round 4 begins. And our opponent is... Oh, I lost another die roll? Okay. Well, this is a keep. This is a great hand. Oh, man. I think we lost 4 out of 4 die rolls so far with Delver. Let's do it. Ooh, this could be a control deck. I don't like my bolt here. Okay. Let's get this DRC. Let's play a Bobble. Good start. Oh, this is an excellent card. I want that if my opponent's playing control. Let's look at what you're playing. Brainstorm. Okay, well, that doesn't tell us much, but it is a start. I can always set up with Brainstorm. I can set up this this questing druid to make sure that I get maximum value out of it. Because I'm going to be interested in making land drops this game. Like, maybe I just don't want to... I don't want to fire it in the blind enough turn and hope I get something out of it. Like, finding counter spells out of it could be really bad. Okay, so he shuffled away... No, he didn't shuffle away. He drew the Brainstorm and he played Brainstorm. So now we're out of information. And it's off a basic island. So let's see what's going on. And next turn I could Delirium if I want to. Okay, basic mountain. Now what could that be? This could be show and tell. I'm gonna put my opponent on show and tell. So I'll start by brainstorming. It's gonna go into my graveyard. Now I have delirium. And I need interaction. This is what I'm after. Okay, a daze is a good start. I want to shuffle away this tropical, and I think I want to shuffle away... It's either bolt or a land. It's not so obvious what I want to do. I think I'll keep the bolt so that I can end of turn bolt and get some selection. Oh, I can't end of turn because I'm gonna have to ponder. Okay. Well, next turn... Okay, let's put the bolt back, actually. Because I'm gonna have to play cantrips. Let's surveil again. This goes into my graveyard. Let's try to find a force of will. Okay, DRC and more cantrips. I don't dislike that. This gives me a lot of manipulation. I'll put the DRC, I'll put the ponder, then DRC, then brainstorm, and I'll draw the brainstorm. So this leaves me with only daze as a piece of interaction. But next turn I can dig very deep for a force of will, which I think is optimal. Also we're not completely certain that this is show and tell or sneak and show, but we'll see. I mean, it could be just Jeskai control also, so I don't want to dig too fast here. Okay, brainstorm again. Interesting. I hope I get a turn. I really need a turn to turn this hand into something potent. I want to see like a surveil land now, so that I can waste, then ponder further. Okay. This doesn't say much either. So I'm gonna attack. See if he takes it, or if he finds a plow. Okay, so I'm gonna have to dig deep. Let's get another DRC in play. Let's ponder. And then I'll leave a last resort brainstorm up. So this can go into my graveyard. This can go into my graveyard. And can I find a force of will? This is really bad. Any order and draw. Okay, I found a force of will. And I have an emergency brain. Okay, I have everything I need now. Excellent. This is what I was looking for. Let's see what's happening. Okay, it is a combo deck. There it is. Yeah. So I think we're getting. I hope it's sneak and show. I hope it's sneak attack. I really want to see this daze do something. All basics. I don't like this. Show and tell. I don't want to see this. I really don't like it. Alright. Can I get value out of this brainstorm? I don't think show and tell plays days. Let's get rid of this days. Keep the brainstorm. I need to be able to dig. Yeah, this stays on top. This stays on top. Okay. So if we get a turn, perhaps I should have fetched first. That's just bad play, because now I'm gonna have to shuffle whatever I found. Now the surveil is kind of useless. I have to do it all over again. So I just missed out on 2 surveils. Graveyard. Okay, I found it again. It stays on top. Hopefully I spike a blue card with it. Give me a blue card. Oh, good. Lucky, lucky. Alright, this wasteland goes. This fetch land goes. Now, you can force me. And I will force your show and tell in the end. Whew. Hopefully he doesn't have another force. Graveyard. And graveyard. Oh, he had another force. Okay. So it doesn't really matter. Should I put that into play? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nah. Did this... Opponent had the nuts. Yeah. I need to find a Molten Collapse at this point. Molten Collapse and land. I need to top a Molten Collapse. That's my only way out. This was way too strong of a hand from opponent. And now I lose. I'm just gonna concede. Yeah, Force of Will. I mean, show and tell through days with double Force of Will backup. That's too strong. Alright, I need Force of Negation. I need Hydroblast. I need Bowmaster, Pyroblast. And I'm gonna get rid of Questing Druid, Molten Collapse, and Lightning Bolt. So for my last card, I could bring in some Consign, I could bring in Surgical. I think I'll bring in a Surgical. I don't know if opponent's gonna play some defense grids. He could. There's not much I can do to prepare for that though. I can bring Consign, Abrade. But yeah, this will have to be my plan. Yeah, show and tell into double Force of Will is not realistically beatable. Good news is with Surgical in game 2, if I get to Surgical something, I will be able to see if there is any defense grids and be able to prepare accordingly for game 3. Actually, Consign might just be better than Murktide here. I didn't think this through, but I do have 10, 11 threats. I don't need Murktide. It's just a blue card at this point that I'm gonna pitch. So perhaps Consign is better. I can consign the One Ring if they play that. Yeah, I think this is a mistake. I should have taken, yeah, okay. So if they have Defense Grid and the One Ring, this Murktide would have been better off as a consign. And I can't change my mind anymore. Alright, let's hope I don't regret this choice. I feel like I'm gonna regret it. Then again, if I misplay, that was a bad choice. I deserve the loss, if that's what it boils down to. But it's thinking whether or not he keeps. Yeah, I can also use Consign against Flusterstorm. And I can use it... Oh, I can also use it if Emrakul gets sneak attacked. So I can get rid of the... Okay, opponent mulligan to 6. Let's try this. Okay. Yep. You got it. Okay. Bowmaster is interesting. It's not what I wanted to see here, unfortunately. I kind of need the Spiral Blast up for the next turn, because I could get Show and Tell with Force of Will back up. So I'm not going to Brainstorm and risk the chance to get locked. I will have to Brainstorm next turn, look for my black source. And then I'll have a Wasteland to cast Orcish Bowmaster with. Obviously, drawing a fetch land here would have been excellent, because I could have caught this Brainstorm with a Bowmaster. But I don't have this luxury. right now. I need to brainstorm into a fetch land. Okay. Interesting. He's giving me a waste target. Okay. Do I brainstorm? Do I delver? I think I'll brainstorm. Okay. We didn't find a black mana, unfortunately, so I'm gonna have to put this Bowmaster back. And I'm gonna have to put this Murktide back. I'm gonna play this Volcanic. Wait, what did I put back? What order? I put... Okay, 2 things that I can't flip Delver with. I wasn't gonna play Delver anyway, but maybe I should have thought that through for the next 2 turns. I'm gonna waste, because I'm holding Daze. And I'm gonna pass. No, I hope my opponent is stumbling on mana. Okay, City of Traders. Okay, okay, he's going off. He's going off. We're gonna have to fight the good fight. Okay, good. Let's Pyroblast this. And it's dazed. I don't like it. The opponent is playing Daze. I can't pay it. Now I'm gonna have to force a negation. I'm gonna get rid of this Murktide. Let's get a Pyroblast. And I actually don't want this Show and Tell to be exiled. I want it in my opponent's graveyard. So I'm gonna Daze the Blast. And I think I'm gonna tap out. I can tap out for Murktide now, or I can leave Brainstorm open. So I know this Delver's not flipping. I know there's a Bowmaster on top. So my odds of finding interaction are pretty slim. But I know my opponent's holding a... He could have another Show and Tell. So that's the dangerous part. I might have to brainstorm into... Oh, I'd really like to use this window to put Murktide. But it might be too risky. If I brainstorm right away, I will know for sure, and I can play Delver. So those are my choices. Murktide right now, and give my opponent a full turn. Brainstorm right away, and get Delver into play if I don't find anything. This could be a middle ground play. Or just play land and pass. So one is really, really passive. Okay, I could find the wasteland, so I think the best play is to brainstorm now and play the middle ground play. I'm gonna brainstorm right away. I know there's a Bowmaster. Okay. So I can flip Delver and play Delver. I think that's not the play. I think I need to ponder and find a Daze or Force of Will. So, with that being said, what are my odds of finding a... I get to see 2 random cards and I can fetch away a Delver. Whereas if I leave it for next turn I can leave Bowmaster up and ponder into something deeper. So I think it's too desperate. It's too desperate to play... Yeah, it's too desperate to play Ponder now. For 2 random cards. To see 2 random cards. It's not even that good. I'd rather get the pressure going. I'm gonna put Murktide and Ponder on top. Reveal the Ponder on next turn. And if he has it, he has it. Because I can no longer top a Hydroblast, a Pyroblast. It would have to be Force. Well, I could still top a Force. Okay. Maybe I'll go for that. Yeah, let's go for a Force. Let's go for Ponder. Let's go for a Force of Will. Or a Shuffle. Okay. Any order and use that ability. Alright. So... either way, we couldn't find anything. So we'll see if committing to the board was a mistake. But either way, if opponent had a combo right now, there was nothing I could do about it. Okay, good news is he did not. So this was a good time to commit to the board. But now I get to... okay, I have interaction. I found it. Through my shuffle. Excellent. I actually want to play Bowmaster while my opponent's tapped, but I think I passed too soon. Okay, good. Great, let's do this. We're in business. We have a plan going. Now, if I do find another blue card, I think this will be a 2-turn clock off of this Regent. Okay. 3 cards in hand. Unfortunately, this does not help. So I can't cast a Murktide. Surveilling. Okay, we might be getting... we're getting a penultimate turn. No, to play Murktide or not to play Murktide is the question. I'd like to play Murktide. Does that mean that I run into Flusterstorm? Maybe. Yeah, I'll play Murktide. I think it's the safe play. Let's play an 8-8. And pass. So opponent needs to win this turn through force of will. This is fine. I actually like seeing this. Means less chances of a devastating play. Okay. Now if he has another force of will to back this up, so be it. Yeah, he has another force of will. Oh my goodness. I hope it's an Emrakul. If it's an Atraxa... Man, what are these draws? Opponent is drawing crazy good. I don't have Bolt anymore. Bolt is out of the question. Okay, so I can still... How do I get rid of this? I gotta get rid... Yeah, it doesn't save him. Well, he does gain life. And he does gain a turn. But he's gonna have to block. And that's not lifelink. Okay, good. So, good thing I played the Murktide. Perhaps I should have sacrificed the... Perhaps I should have sacrificed the Bowmaster and kept the 4/4. Okay. This time, do I want Consign over Murktide? That's the real question here. Murktide was very good in this game. Consign could have countered the Lotus Petal there. And we still don't know if he plays One Ring. Yeah, I think we need Consign. One Ring and Defense Grid are still options that could be played, we just didn't see them. Wow, this is tense. This is difficult. The opponent's playing very well. He's been clutching these show and tell into double force of wills both games. Alright, what do we have here? That's a keep. That's a snap keep. Double force of will all the way across the sky with a Bowmaster. Come on, this is great. Okay, 12 minutes to play this game. Oh, I'm so confident. I just need to keep it tight and not get overzealous. Okay, let's waste. Happy seeing more cards. Okay. Let's see what I draw. Okay, so knowing that, I will simply play my Delver. Now I run into... There's a chance that my opponent could go off with Daze. The reason why I played it this way is because I wanted to guarantee... It's not because I'm trying to flip Delver, but I want to guarantee that I have 4 blue cards in hand for these 2 Force of Wills. But I did give my opponent a window to Tomb and Show and Tell with Daze and Force backup. Okay, this is good. Let's see what's on top. Scalding Tarn. No, I'm not gonna reveal that. So no flip. Let's attack for 1. And I'm gonna leave this Bowmaster up and this Brainstorm up. Opponent Brainstorms, I am not going to Bowmaster, I think. I don't want to fall for this trap. I can still get the pressure going with an end of turn Bowmaster on my opponent's end of turn. And I do not want to tap out in front of a Show and Tell plus Daze deck on turn 3. So he's thinking about brainstorming right now. Maybe he's thinking that he can't afford to get Bowmastered on a Brainstorm because of his hand, so he's probably thinking about it. But what he doesn't know is that I don't intend to catch him off guard. Okay, good. Okay, now it could be a good time to do it. He didn't do it last turn. Because if he wants to go off, he needs to tap out. He needs to invest a lot of resources into this. So I will go for a bad land this time. Because I want access to red. And I will Bowmaster. Double Force of Will should be good enough here. Okay. So 1 force is gone. I'm happy. I take this trade any day. For a Bowmaster, easy. Play land. Okay. It's not 3 mana. Opponent's taking it slow. I respect that. Okay, let's see. What's the reveal? Delver. Crap. No, I'm not gonna reveal. However, I think I will attack. I will ponder. I'm interested in pondering. See if I can get another blue card and a setup for the next Delver. Or simply a Pyroblast. Oh, this is really bad. Well, actually, how bad is it? I can take the DRC. DRC will be Delirious. And I can save this Delver to pitch to Force. And I can do all of this through days. So, and I can shuffle these 2 Volcanics. So I will take this. I'll play the land. And I'll play DRC. And if we get into a counter war, I will get selection. This Delver is not flipping. Okay, it's time to go. It's go time. Okay, so what I will do is I won't... Well, should I fetch or should I make sure that I bin 2 lands? I'm gonna fetch. I'm gonna fetch. I'll try to filter draws. I'm gonna force it. And I'm gonna get Surveil 1. This, my guy, you can go into the graveyard. I don't care about you. Yeah. We're getting blasted. Okay, so this is blasted. Now I need to... get rid of my brainstorm. Unfortunately, I'm hellbent. This is a good draw. I'll leave it on top. I wish this was into my hand. But now I'm gonna have to accept... I'm gonna have to reveal it, and I'm gonna have to accept that I lose to show and tell. If opponent did have show and tell, he probably wouldn't have played sneak attack here. But I don't know. Maybe he will. Opponent's been playing extremely well, so let's see. This is a 3-turn clock, so this game is far from over. Opponent's gonna be on 2+1 card, 3 card with a boatload of mana. Okay, here's a ponder. Let's hope. I think he's holding a target because he wouldn't have played... maybe he wouldn't have... What happened to this ponder? I'm curious. Shuffle and draw. Okay, this is a good sign. Let's draw a card. Can I get a wasteland? Oh, this is not actually bad. This can buy a crucial turn. Okay, so now opponent is off City of Traders. I mean, is off Ancient Tomb. He drew a Brainstorm. He's gonna try to cast it now. And he's probably thinking, oh, did he draw a Bowmaster? I don't think an Archon saves him at this point. He goes to 5. Well, actually, it does save him. For 1 turn. So this is the crucial turn. 4 cards in hand. He knows I have Hydroblast. Woo! We take this game. Okay. Clutch game. And I think we were some of the last players playing. Whew. Oh, that was difficult. 3-1. We're getting there. Oh, I won the die roll. I'll be on the play. What is Mac 127? Okay. What is he playing? Mac 121711. Band control. In his last... Oh, that was in 2020. Okay, I don't know what he's playing. This is a keep. It's Island Ponder with Days. I like this. I'm gonna give myself the chance to shuffle the Druid if I don't want it. And pass. Now we have a good hand to play against the fair deck. This could be Tempo Reanimator. This could be a lot of things. Okay. I'm not gonna draw the Druid. I kind of want to play the Delver. If he has a Bowmaster, I want to daze it. But I also don't want to fetch just yet. I'm gonna play Delver through daze. And I won't ponder just yet. Oh, I should have played DRC. I should have played DRC right now. What am I thinking? Oh no. I should have fetched a bad land and played DRC. This smells like combo. Let's shuffle. I kinda need a bad lands at this point. I won't fire my bolt. I wish I had played this DRC now. No, I'm not gonna reveal that. I'm gonna draw. Should I ponder? I'm gonna attack first. I can DRC ponder or leave Bowmaster up. I think I'll DRC ponder. Entombing. Okay, I knew it. We're facing this crap. That was really bad. I need to ponder into a wasteland to make my days live, and he needs to be on some other bullshit. Archon. Archon coming in. Ooh, that's an answer to Archon. Now, do I want to leave that in? Ugh, it's still so bad. I'll put it in the graveyard. I think I'm scooping if I see an Archon. And I don't want to put it back in the graveyard either. Well, then again, they pay 8, they lose 5. I lose my Delver. I could leave it on top. No, I need to find Force of Will. No. I'm not playing this game where I need to find, I need to fight through this. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna shuffle. Yeah, that's terrible. Okay, I just gotta pray now. That it's an animate dead with no land drop. Or he was just thinning his deck. It's all I've got at this point. Racing it. I don't know, I could find a Brazen Borrower and then try to race it. Okay, Brainstorm. Interesting. Now, if I do get a chance to untap, I'm gonna bolt him on upkeep to filter my draw. And try to flip Delver. And this could give me Delirium. If I can put him low enough, he won't be able to reanimate. He will have to animate dead. Or perhaps he's doing Fanatic at this point. If he brainstormed, maybe he's trying to Fanatic. That's not good. That's not a good sign, a land drop. Yeah. Let's try to filter. Find an out. Of course, Force of Will was on top. Unfortunate. This has to happen. I'm gonna lose my Delver. Yeah, this game is gonna be difficult to win now. Like I can't. I need to have Brazen Borrower. Because I'm gonna bolt. I need to attack this turn. So, I mean, so be it. Oh, I meant to bolt on upkeep. Yeah, this is screwed. Let's try to actually... Yeah, I'm gonna lose my creature now. Let's try to bolt. Let's go to my graveyard. Let's play a bauble. Let's go into my graveyard. Let's look at my next draw. Instead of Brazen Borrower, it's a bolt. I'm gonna lose my DRC. I'm gonna lose my bolt. I'm just gonna concede this game. Okay. In comes Grafdigger's Cage, Surgical and Bowmaster, and out comes Force of Will. I'm on the play. I'm gonna keep my days, my wastelands. He could be on a juke. Either way, if he's on a juke, I'm happy. Okay, I'll be on the play. This is a keep. It's got a turn 1 Delver and a Brainstorm that I can fire off before any Bowmaster comes in. Man, I've been losing every game 1 and having to fight through game 2 and 3. Oh, this is hard. Okay, in comes Delver, and pass. Okay, Ponder. An opponent is on 5, so he mulliganed once. So this is a single mulligan. I'm gonna Wasteland. This could be an Island Ponder 1 lander. And he's looking for a second land. Let's see what he does with the Ponder. Okay, he drew with Ponder. Can I get a flip? Delta? No, I'm not gonna reveal that, fortunately. Okay, I'm gonna attack. Do I want to Wasteland or play Bowmaster? I think I'm interested in wasting because opponent could be on a Bowmaster himself. I do have another land. And I do care about flipping this Delver. Underground Sea? No, I'm not gonna reveal. Man, those are some bad reveals. Let's attack. Okay. This boy is not flipping. It's probably gonna surveil. Okay, maybe not. Okay, he wanted to draw from the Ponder, so his Ponder gave him 2 cards that he wanted. Okay, cycling the Troll, that makes sense. Now he's off basics, that's also good. Okay, I'm gonna deploy a Bowmaster. I want the pressure on his life total. You can daze, that's fine. Yeah, I actually care about taking cards out of his hands. And I've got another Bowmaster. Now this guy better flip now. I could always respond with the... No, I don't have anything to put on. Ponder. Yes, I will reveal Ponder. I got a flip. Okay, excellent. I'm gonna attack. And I will Ponder. Okay, Wasteland, I don't want that. Delta, I don't want that. But Questing Druid, I'm happy to get. Because end of turn, I can either Druid or Bowmaster. So I won't shuffle. I'll play Fetch and I'll pass. This is bad. I'm getting comboed. Can I freaking get a rest, please? I'm gonna have to brainstorm and find something. Or Questing Druid. No, I hate this. Man, and 2 reanimate is so strong. My out is to find a surgical extraction because I don't have time to deploy a cage now. I don't have Force of Will anymore. Okay, I hope he was just thinning. Okay, good. Oof. Let's play Questing Druid. A few days you daze, that's fine. Okay, we found some pressure. I'll take it. Okay, let's play this DRC. I don't want to play this Druid just yet. Anyway, I can't because I'm gonna lose on a land. I kind of want to brainstorm some cards away. So I'm just gonna attack. I've got 1, 2, 3 card types. No, just, yeah, 1, 2, 3. So I'm an instant away. So I can respond to a Bowmaster, yeah, with a Brainstorm. And this will give me Delirium. So I will do that. Ponder can go on top. Let's Brainstorm. Let's put this Tropical back. Okay, I found a Daze. I found some action. I'm gonna put the Wasteland on top. And do I want to Daze this Bowmaster is the question. I don't think I do. I think I want to hold priority. And I want to cast my own Bowmaster. Targeted me. I'm gonna fetch. I'm gonna get my Trop. And I'm gonna Bowmaster. His Bowmaster. That way, if he's holding cantrips, I'm putting maximum pressure. If he's holding Daze, I can Daze back. Try to get this down. You can always reanimate Bowmaster. But now at least if he plays an Archon, I have a board, I have a Ponder. And I have a Bowmaster in play to sacrifice a token. So I can put a lot of pressure on him. He would have to entomb an Atraxa. And reanimate it, and then I would have to find a removal spell so that I can swing and remove whatever creature is being blocked by the lifelinker. Oh boy, here we go. Which one is it? Oh, it's Bowmaster. I don't mind this. I really don't mind this. So he didn't go for the... That's fine. Yeah, that's totally fine. I'm gonna keep my Daze. I actually care about my Daze more than I care about him brainstorming. Because okay, he's gonna waste my green. I'll take that. I'd like for that to happen. Yeah, I'm happy. I've got a Regent anyway. And now my Daze is better than ever. I can also waste on my own. Okay. Let's go for a swing. Put you very low. Do I cast Murktide? Or Ponder? I think I'm more interested in playing Murktide at this point. Let's go for Murktide. No, let's not go for Murktide. I want to keep Delirium. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I want to keep Delirium. Maybe I'll go for Ponder instead. Ponder could find me a Bowmaster. Ponder is gonna make me lose my token. I'll go for Ponder. I can find a Bolt and just end it right there. This guy can go into my graveyard. I can also find a... DRC. So if he animates dead on the... troll, I lose my token. If he animates dead on the Archon, he goes to 6. I lose my token, and then I need to connect with 6 power, so I think I will take this. I will take this DRC and I will cast it. I think that's an out at this point. Yeah, or if he miracles the guy, well, it's gonna be a lifelink Archon if he miracles. Okay, he needs animate dead. What else could he have? Removal? Oh wait, no, even if he does that, right now I'm losing my token. So no, I don't want to draw into any of these. Okay, I found a Bolt. Excellent. Whew. Okay. So I'm gonna Bolt with Daze back up on a tapped board, and this is game over. Okay. Opponent is still on Entomb. He's shown us that he cares about going off. So I'm gonna be on the draw. I'm gonna shave 2 Wastelands for 2 Force of Wills. And I will keep it as is. We know he's on Bowmasters. 3 Graveyard Hate. I could shave Druid also. Kinda like Druid in this matchup. I'm not a fan of having too many Force of Wills and too many Wastelands. Maybe Wasteland is the way to go. No, I'm gonna do it like this. That's 20 blue cards. Yeah, and I can pitch my Dazes to a couple forces. That's fine. It's a good plan on the draw. No, this is the ultimate game. Oh man, 2 bolts. I'm gonna keep. I hope he's on the juke. I can put pressure on his life total. It's not much though. But I do have a Daze and a Ponder and 2 lands. I don't want to get wasted out of the game. And if he's on a juke, this is a great hand. It's going to get rid of 2 shadows, 2 Voidwalkers. So I'm going to keep. If he combos, he combos. I still have time to find something. If he goes for Reanimated Troll, I'm going to have to raise this. This is a good racing hand. Let's get a Ponder going before he can Bowmaster. Okay, we found a Force of Will, we found a Brainstorm, we found a Delver. I want this Force of Will in hand. I want this Brainstorm for my Delver flip. So let's do it that way. And we're set. Okay. If this is an entomb, I'm gonna be sad. Okay. Because I'm gonna have to force an entomb. Well, I could actually daze it. Oh, explosives. Okay. Milling explosives, maybe looking for lands. Okay, no land. Probably leaving mana open for a Bowmaster. I'm gonna play my Delver. Invite the Bowmaster with my Daze backup. Daze and Force. And I will let him do it. Yeah. Let's Daze this. If he kept Force of Will, that's fine. If I get to flip it, I'm in business. If he has another one, I might have to force it. Pitching a Ponder. I know I have a Brainstorm on top, so I kind of want to draw it. And now I want to race my opponent. I want to race, I want to bolt, and I want to Murktide. I like my plan here. I think I can win this. Okay, we're facing a wasteland. That's good. That's tempo in our favor. He could be looking for another Bowmaster. He could be looking for a push. Fatal Push would be a bummer. Interesting though. Animate Dead on a Bowmaster. Now that is disgusting, my friend. I'm gonna force it. Pitching Ponder. Because I have a very good racing hand. I actually care about flipping this Delver now on this Brainstorm. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have a Murktide next turn. So yes, I want to reveal this. I'm gonna draw. I'm gonna play my land. I'm gonna attack for 2. Now I might want to fire this Brainstorm right now before there is a Bowmaster, but I can always bolt the Bowmaster. Interesting. Do I Brainstorm right now? I don't think I will. I think I'll bolt my opponent end of turn. And this will give me what I need to play Murktide. Opponent's on 5. I don't think he's holding any removal. He did Brainstorm and drew back one of the cards he Brainstormed, and he did try to Animate Dead in Orcish Bowmaster. So my thinking here is that he's on a very fair plan. Let's Brainstorm. Actually, we get blown out. We get blown out by a few things here, so I'm gonna bolt in response. Yeah, we get blown out by Bowmaster backed by Daze. I might want to end of turn Brainstorm so that I can find a land. Okay, that's why he played this. Now I'm in trouble. Now I'm in big trouble. Yeah, because I don't want to play Murktide into... I don't want to play Murktide into Daze. Maybe I should have brainstormed. He probably didn't have a Bowmaster in hand because he animated dead a Bowmaster. So I should have read that. Okay, before I expose my remaining lands, okay, let's play DRC. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's Delirious. Let's play DRC. Let's keep the pressure on. Oh no, I think we lose. Yep, we lost. I need to top deck a land and play Murktide. Can I get a land? Oh no, I draw Surgical. Come on. Okay. I'm gonna have to bolt this Bowmaster and play Brainstorm. Yep. This is a very bad game. I'm in huge trouble. Okay. Let's get a Surveil. You can go into my graveyard. Can I draw land? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna have to bank on Murktide to save me. And hope I don't get dazed. One, 2, 3, 4. I don't want to lose Delirium. What do I have left? Oh. I'm gonna start over. I want to keep Ponder Daze. So 1, 2, land, creature, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, let's hope I don't get dazed. This is my Hail Mary at this point. He has a daze. Or he's about to get one. Yeah, I'm not feeling this one, unfortunately. It was a good hand. It was a good plan. But Fnatic is extremely strong in this matchup. I hope he tries to animate something else. If he's holding a Brazen Power, so be it. He's probably thinking like, yeah, he's dazing it. Oh, he's pushing my guy. Okay, okay, so I don't have a clock anymore. It's legit. Oh yeah, shoot the sheriff. No, he got me. There's not much I can do anymore. Even this brainstorm doesn't do much. This won't cut it. I don't have mana. Okay. And it's brainstorm again. Actually no, this doesn't do it at all. This is so desperate. Even if I find a black mana, how do I do this? I'm gonna get the stall for like a turn. I'll play it out. 5, so I have to bolt this token right now. Because then I can't fetch. Yeah, this is a very bad look. Tomb on top, okay. Yeah, I can't even daze. I should have kept the surgical in hand, but then again, I can't even surgical. If I don't bolt this token, I can't fetch anymore. And I got a brainstorm now. Need to work on. Okay, can you reanimate it? Okay. Game over. Alright, well played. Alright, so that's 5 die rolls out of 6 that we lose. Not a good day to be playing Delver. Opponent is playing Esper Vial. Oh man, he's playing a fair deck. Okay. Yeah. Yorion. A fair value deck. Not exactly what I want to see, especially not on the draw. I'm gonna keep this. Opponent mulliganed once. So this Force of Will is actually a good card now. This could be a Vial. This has potential blowout potential with Molten Collapse. If it's a Vial, we don't know. Yeah, it's a Vial. I'll let that resolve. And hopefully we don't get wasted. Bowmaster's good. I like this. Let's pass. Another one I'm not a fan of, but I don't have much say into this. Now I couldn't have turned Brainstorm, but I won't. Do I want to leave Bowmaster up? Oh man, he could be playing Bowmaster himself. And I wouldn't want to be playing DRC into a Vialed Bowmaster. I'm gonna make a safe play. Should I? I can bounce a vial. Yeah, I really don't want this DRC to get bowmastered. He plays Recruiter, Solitude, Philia. Oh, Baleful Strix, that's gonna be bad. He plays one Bowmaster, okay. In that case, let's play the RC. And let's pass. Yep. Is that a mother? Okay. It's that thing. I'm gonna respond to the vial with a brainstorm. I actually care about... If he has a Bowmaster, I want him to cast it. And I want to make sure I can collapse. Okay, so this goes on top. And get rid of Tameo plus Vial. Alright. What do I want to shuffle next turn? Maybe Force of Will. Then again, opponent's on 2 cards. I don't want him to brainstorm. I'm gonna put back Brainstorm and Collapse. And I'll keep everything else. And this is fine. Grixis, I don't like this. I don't like Grixis. You can crack clues. Yeah. I should have blocked. Okay. Please cast something into Daze. I'd love that. If I can tap this Grixis. No, can't do anything about that. He's not plowing. I think I'm gonna target... Well, even though I target the 1 mana vial, it doesn't change anything. Okay, I'm gonna fetch. Let's get some mileage. I'm gonna go for Badlands. Let's get some mileage out of this Vicious Bubble. Oh, I didn't have to fetch actually. I forgot that Bubble can actually enable. Okay, this goes on top. I'm gonna Delirium. I should have put the Ponder on the bottom. Okay, there's a Force of Will. I don't like this. Let's do both. Let's get rid of this. And let's get rid of this Vial on 2. And I'll keep the ponder. 1, 2, 3, 4, because this is my sorcery. I want the ponder next turn. Now, he could be playing... I'm gonna have to attack though, and he could violin a Strix, which I wouldn't want to see. Okay, good. Because now I have to attack. Okay, so opponent's gonna put in a Tameo again. We're gonna have to deal with that again. If we're slowly getting outvalued and pressure is not coming together. Yeah, this is a hard game. Double vial on the draw. Our opponent is holding a force of will. Yep. He's cracking clues. It's on 5 cards. It's not looking great. Plays Overlord of the Baelmerk. Okay, let's untap. Draw for turn. Oh, this is great. I like this. Now I can waste the Caracas. No vial. I'm gonna ponder. Let's put that into my graveyard. Now, how do I want to play against this? What do I want to do? Bowmaster, I'm happy. I kind of want that. He can play a Recruiter next turn. And that would be... Oh, Abhorrent Oculus also? Oh my goodness. If he plays Oculus, I gotta bounce that. Okay, let's get 2 lands and let's get a Bowmaster. Let's try to race through the clue tokens and pass. It's gotta be that. Even though he's holding Force of Will, I gotta do what I gotta do. Whoa, another Caracas. I don't like seeing this. Okay. Let's play Bowmaster. You can force, I'll force in response. Lorn Reveal got pitched. There's nothing better to force at this point. So let's force pitching days. Surveil in the graveyard. As we know, it was a couple lands being played. Now I can also... No. I was gonna say I could Brazen Power on upkeep to make sure I don't draw the next land, but I will take the next land. Because I can do Brazen Power plus Bowmaster. And I actually want to do that. Okay. Oculus. Okay, okay. It's gonna manifest. I'm gonna have to upkeep Brazen. Actually, I'll let him do it because it doesn't matter. And this Oculus is gonna come back down. unfortunately. And I think this is where I lose. Because now I gotta draw this. I'm gonna shuffle. Get a green mana. Let's bounce this. Surveil for our troubles. Okay, let's go to attack phase. 1, 2, 3. He can block the Bowmaster. Okay, I'm actually happy with this because I'm gonna get to keep my token, keep both my Bowmasters. Keep the pressure on. And now I'm all in. Next turn, all I can do is top deck and Borrower. The opponent's on 4, he's got an Oculus in hand. And he can do whatever he wants to stabilize. If he finds removal spell, so be it. Yeah, Oculus is coming into play. So he's getting blockers. Yeah, this is dangerous. And I have to attack with Flyer, so I might as well attack with everything. I hope he's holding Brainstorms at this point. If I can top deck... Okay, he does it fine. If I can top deck a... Bolt, a Ponder. I have a lot of outs as a top deck. He could bring back his companion. That would help seal the game. Tight match. Is he casting a Solitude? Solitude would pretty much seal the deal. Does he play Solitude? Probably. Yeah, he has 4 Solitude, so 4 swords, 4 Solitude. Could be thinking about Recruiter of the Guard for something like a Bowmaster that would stabilize him for a few turns. He's got plenty of outs. 5 mana? Oh yeah, he has Solitude, so this game's over. Fortunately. I need to top deck a removal spell or a bolt. This is what I gotta do. Can we do it, deck? Because I have to lose my creature at this point. Oh, we found a Ponder. This is a start. Okay. Let's do something. Brainstorm is not bad either. I think I'll leave Brainstorm on top, so I can dig deeper. Okay. And we found a bolt, guys. We found a bolt. Excellent. Whew. Oh, I'm happy with this. I'm happy to take this game. Whew. That was hard. Okay, it's a fair deck. This is gonna be extremely difficult. He's got a lot of triggered abilities. Vials. He's got blue cards. Oculus, Baleful Strix. Okay, I want Orcish Bowmasters. I want Snuff Out. I want a Braid. I want Consign to Memory. It's 6 cards. I don't want Force of Will. I don't think I want Brazen Borrower, unfortunately. Do I care about Pyroblast? Opponent's playing Teferi, Force of Will, Strix Oculus, Harbinger of the Seas, Clever Impersonator, Overlord of the Baelmerk, Solitude. Where's the Tameo though? I don't see Tameo. He must. Oh, 3 Tameos. Yeah. I think I want Pyroblast. I don't want to be dazing, especially not on the draw against a Vial deck. And I think Brazen is not great. So this will be my deck for game 2 and 3. This is a keep, I like it. Consign's not the best at this point. But I do have land drops, I do have Wasteland, and I can answer creatures. No. Okay. Let's play this Delver. Baleful Strix. Yikes. I need a Bowmaster off the top. I don't like Strix. I mean, if I have to bolt that thing, I'm gonna be really sad. My Wasteland is not very good. If he gets Felia and Strix going, it's a death sentence. I can prevent that for a while. Okay, what's it gonna be? Do I flip? Yes. Okay. Now let's see if I need to bolt it. I'll start by playing... I think I'm gonna fetch, actually. I'm gonna fetch. Get a Underground Sea. I'll ponder. And if I find a Bowmaster, I won't attack. Okay. I can play another Delver. I'm gonna Bowmaster next turn. This is an interesting hand. So what I could do is I could leave Consign open, or I could play Delver, and it would run into a potential Bowmaster. But this Delver is not flip aiming anyway. Now, opponent could be playing a Recruiter of the Guard, and I would like to have Consign at that point. So I'm gonna leave Consign up, and I'm gonna pass. This is a very delicate matchup to play. I'm walking on eggshells at this point. I don't want to see a Teferi. That would be very bad. Okay, Recruiter. So I can consign this. This is like countering the spell. So I'm happy. I'm happy with this. And I'm gonna get to Bowmaster the Strix. And I'm gonna get to waste my opponent. So I'm very happy with this play. And I know I have a Wasteland on top, so I'm not gonna play this Delver. Let's just play this guy. Let's get rid of this guy. Let's waste. And let's get in for 3. Opponent's in 4 cards. Technically nothing of value in play. If he plays an Oculus, I can snuff it out before it gets to manifest anything. Oh, he can't. Oculus, he needs 6 cards in the graveyard. Overlord of the Baelmerk. I don't like this card. This card cannot get flickered. Okay, what does he get off of it? Oh, he got a Strix. Well, good thing I have a Bowmaster in play. You can get a Strix or a Tameo. I actually want to swing with my token because I care about trading Strix, trading Recruiter for a token. Any form of flicker is so much value at this point. And he can flicker with only Philia. Okay, he grabbed the Strix. So I'm gonna have to deal with more Strix. Okay. Okay, I knew about this Wasteland. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can cast a Murktide. Or I can cast a Delver. I'm gonna swing first. And I think I will go for the Murktide pressure. Because it's more guaranteed than Delver. I'll put a 5/5 in play. Yeah. I think I care about a 5/5 in play. Well, I don't know. I could also try to flip Delver as fast as possible. If my opponent does have a Bowmaster, he's gonna hit my Bowmaster. Okay, let's get Murktide into play. I'd rather have a 5/5 right now with a Bolt backup than hoping to flip into a 3/3. I need pressure. Okay, Strix coming in. He couldn't deal with the Bowmaster. So Strix is gonna leave. And he scoops. Last game of the challenge. Playing for all the treasure chests. Let's hope we win a die roll. And we get a turn 1 Delver Days play. Oh, we lost a die roll again. 6 out of 7 games, no die rolls. Come on. And Antarctica. Grixis Delver, Cascade, Scam. He plays blue black, Artifact, Affinity. Cascade and Grixis Delver are his decks of choice lately. This is a keep. Let's hope we don't get wasted. Oh boy. Couldn't have been more wrong. Happy I have a Force of Will. I hope it's not a Blood Moon. Chalice has to get countered, unfortunately. Let's get rid of Brainstorm. I actually care about Honor for Delirium. It's a sorcery. Can I get a Daze, please? Or another Force, I'll even take it. Ooh. Prayers were answered. Well, if opponent doesn't know what I'm playing now... Yeah, this does look like is it Delver? Okay, so he's playing Dragon Stompy. I'm gonna save this Force for something else. He's still got 4 cards in hand. He's about to loot 2. Finding a line is very, very good here. Okay, let's play the RC. Now, with a double Surveil, I might be able to get Delirium now. So let's try it. Okay, we got Delirium. Put it into my graveyard. Oh, I got Delirium again. You know what? I might just draw it. Because it can surveil 2 more cards. And it can set up this Ponder like a Brainstorm. So I'll put it on top. I'll draw. Okay, I'll put these 2 lands into my graveyard. And that will bobble. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Maybe I can shuffle and draw too. That works. There's not much difference here. No, I'm gonna take those because I actually care about not drawing these lands. And whether I draw during his opponent's turn or now doesn't make a difference. So this at least lets me thin the deck. Graveyard. Graveyard. And then I'm gonna look at my opponent's card. Top card. Summon Spirit Guide. Okay, so we know not to daze. It's time to attack. And we're all in. All in this pressure play. Okay, gonna draw. Daze. That's excellent. Knowing that there's a Simian Spirit Guide and drawing a Daze. Very good stuff. So what's it gonna be? Oh, let go of a ring.
That is disgusting. Do I let that happen? Or do I force it? We know he's holding a ring. This is 4 damage. He's gonna make a clue, and he can ring without me doing anything. I think I need to let go of one of my DRCs, and then I can force the ring, and then I can play the Delver and keep the pressure on. So I won't counter this Fury. It's happening. Unfortunately. This means he can swing with the Goblin. And yeah. Now he's got access to 5 mana. Probably has another 1 ring. That's a 5/6. So I'm not gonna daze it. I'm gonna force pitching my daze. Or I could force pitching Delver and leave daze open. Because if opponent pitched a ring, he could have another 4-drop. And daze is not great here. How do I want to play this? I think I'm gonna force pitching Delver and keep the daze in hand. This can go into my graveyard. Alright. I need to draw threats. This is not bad. I can actually play this during my opponent's turn. I like this more than a Delver, I think. Because my hand is pretty empty. I can find a force. Fortunately, I have to seek the beast. And I need to find something. Because he can play through days. Oh, that sucks. I don't want that. Ponder Volcanic is also not what I want to see. I can daze to make him use the Simian Spirit Guide. And I will get the Surveil out of it, but I'm 1 land short for next turn. No, I think I gotta let that happen. This Spirit Guide is really raining on my parade. Yeah, I think this game is lost. Now he can fling the treasure. Actually, he can't fling the treasure. He needs to fling something else. He needs to fling the reflection. Otherwise, he lets me find the bolt for the win. And I have good chances of finding a bolt actually off this spawner. I haven't seen a single bolt yet. Yeah. Okay. Double days, not what I want to see either. I need a green mana. Oops. For this questing druid. I found a green mana. Is it good enough? I have double days. Opponent has a bunch of... No, this is not good enough. Unfortunately, this is really not good enough. He's holding Simian Spirit Guide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, this is not good. I need to find a Murktide. I need to find a threat. Any order. Yes. It's not a threat. What's my out at this point? I'm gonna take 4, go to 6. I don't have any outs. Brainstorm into double bolt is an out. Nope, I'm gonna lose this. Perhaps I should have forced the Fable. It's gonna cast a guide. Okay, he exiled his guide, so I'm gonna daze this. Does he have another one? Okay. Well, that's the first part of getting bolt. Okay, found a bolt. Okay, we're making it out of this. I got a Murktide and bolt. Let's go Murktide and Daze on top. Let's bolt the Bombardier. Might make it out of there. Okay, we know what is opponent drawing? He's drawing a Shatter Skull Summit. Okay. Let's get rid of this guy. And now we have Daze up. Go to 4. And next turn I'm gonna be able to Murktide. Okay. Wow. Might just win this one. Is he gonna play the tapped land? Hope so. Yeah, it's a tapped land. So we know there's one card. We could lose to a Goyf next turn, but we played 2 our outs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get an 8/8. This is lethal on board. So opponent needs to play a Bombardier with a land, and that could win the game. Whew. That was clutch. Clutch. Very difficult game. Okay. Out goes Bowmaster. And out goes Druid. In comes a Braid. Snuff out. Hydroblast. And Force of Negation on the draw.
We know he's playing the One Ring. Yeah, that game was intense. Okay. I assume opponent will play first. This is a keep. It's a very good hand. I like it. 2 blue cards to pitch. Yeah, this is a very good hand. Leyline. I know what I'm pitching to Force of Will. Okay. Opponent. Oh, this opponent is in trouble now because he went all out for this shit. He's not getting anything done. Let's get rid of this Murktide. Yeah. With 1 card in hand, this is really bad. I think bringing in Leyline of the Void is also a mistake in this matchup. He shouldn't have done that. That's an excellent top deck. Well, I'm also not getting Delirium ever, so... yeah, it's defensible. Fortunately, this will be a 1-1. This can stay on top. I might... I might choose not to pop the Bauble because I want to flip the Delver. Delver's going to be my win condition. No, I'm going to do it. I want to see what you draw. Okay, he's going to have another Chalice, so good thing we have a... good thing we have another another Braid on top, so we don't have to lose the Chalice. Both is good. Now, if you get Blood Mooned, I mean, I'd like not to get blown out by a single Fury, so I won't play Delver. Okay, this is the Chalice. Yeah, we know that. It's a Braid. Let's put this in the graveyard. We already have one of those. Let's find a blue card and play a Delver. Good, found a blue card. I hope I won't have to pitch it, because this is how I could lose this game, if I need to pitch this Hydroblast to this Force of Will. Because I'm gonna take a really long time to win this game. Oh my goodness, are you kidding me? A third Chalice. I gotta force it now. Else I'm not playing the game at all. Okay, let's put that into the graveyard because it's not flipping Delver. Yes, Force of Will. I'm gonna draw it. I'm gonna attack for 4. Now we have a clock. I just need a blue card to make sure that I don't lose to Fury. It's not a blue card. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I don't know how I get back into this game now. Having to force the... Losing my Hydroblast was the game ender. 10 life. I can kill him with a bunch of bolts. This stays on top. And I'll pass. I need to find a Brazen Borrower and get a graveyard. Okay, I'm gonna bobble. I'm gonna look at my next card. Ugh. I might just have to keep it. What are my threats at this point? I can't cast Murktide. I have one more Delver. So it's either I find this Brazen Borrower or I beat for 1 every turn. So I have to keep this Dragon Rage Channeler on top. Because it needs to surveil into this. Oh no, here we go. Magus is fine, but it's gonna eat one of my bolts. Okay, I'm gonna cast it on my turn so that I can surveil. You can stay on top. My plan here is just to basically go aggro 1/1s. And I'll play into another Pyrokinesis or whatever opponent plays. I don't really have a choice at this point. So I'm gonna attack for 1. I'm gonna keep this. I'm gonna keep this volcanic in hand because I want to brainstorm eventually, and I want to get double surveil out of it and put dead cards on top, which include. Okay, I could do it now. I'm gonna swing first. Okay, there's nothing I'm looking for, so I'll hold on to these brainstorms. Because if I get my opponent to 3, okay, here it comes. I'm gonna respond to that. Let's get double surveil. Let's go into my graveyard. Go into my hand because I'm going to. Well, then again, do I need to force of will? I can keep it in my hand. No, put it in my graveyard. This is a useless card either way. Let's brainstorm. Okay, let's put more useless cards back. Let's get a fetch in response. Let's brainstorm again. This is useless. All I care about at this point is finding Brazen Borrower. I'm gonna snuff out another Force of Will. So snuff out is playable. I'll put snuff out and fetch on top. Then again, do I care about this Blood Moon if I have double Force of Will? I don't think so. Because my only outs at this point are bolts. I need to find bolts and I have double force available. So you can Blood Moon, that's fine. I have the clock and I have the counters. So now I can't play anything. But I do have a 3-turn clock and outs in the form of bolt. Okay. Yeah, opponent is kind of screwed now. Okay. I'm gonna force this. And put my snuff out under. My land. And I still got a force up. Opponent goes to 1. He needs to draw a Barrogoyf at this point. Not a Barrogoyf, but one of his Goyfs. But nothing saves him from a Force of Will hand at this point. Okay, so we're gonna get some treasures. I think we can do top. Let's hope we get top 16 with a 5-2 record. Creatures without a flying can't block. I mean, sure. And I have nothing to bring. Creatures can't block. And this is a GG. Okay. I was 18th place, so winning this is definitely enough for top 16. So this ends this journey with the Legacy Challenge. There you are. I've been looking for you. I just want to congratulate you on making it this far, and I hope that you liked what you saw. And if so, I would greatly appreciate it if you could like the video and subscribe to my channel. Perhaps you could even leave me a little comment too. That would be grand. Thank you very much, and see you next time.